9 on the spot, 2 at the back. Lovely Rasson tables. It's a good game, this. Phil's hit the ball very well all day. Elliott's had probably an easier route to the final. He's played some decent stuff as well. But this is going to be a good game. So we're tied 2-2. Phil's in good shape here. Just a little pop stun off the rail. Just 12-18 inches off the rail. He doesn't want to be straight on the 6. He wants to have plenty of angle. About there. Probably a little soft screw with the tracer right hand side just to release down, tracking towards the pink spot on the snooker table. So reactive for these tables. This will just be like a dab with just a tracer right hand side. There you go. The correct shot here is not to dabble with a 9 ball. You can get greedy and try and soft screw around the 9, but he'll probably take his medicine and just pop it off one rail. Depends how he feels. Oh, stop shot, it was straight. Stun draw, 2 feet, centre table, and that should be 3-2. Hasn't quite got into that, but he's okay. Hasn't quite got into that. Just a bit more stress than he probably wanted to. Yeah, he's good. He's good. Ooh, far jaw. I'm joined by Graham Hickman. Say hello, Graham.
Hello, hello, hello. This is exciting stuff. Hopefully everyone's been joining in for the previous matches as well. Semi-final. That was just before this one was. Fraser was a good match as well.
Yeah, it was a great match. In contrast to Elliott, who's sailed through his side the draw, Phil was coursing as well, and then Fraser dragged him into a bit of a dogfight. Got hill, and it was squeaky bum time. But yeah, Phil just about got over the line.
Yeah, it was intense stuff, but that's what you want. Hill decider, a bit of entertainment. That's a good break.
Nice break by Elliott. He's a bit unlucky. He's got the points. He's made the 1 ball. He's got a high-risk combo, which he'll probably refuse. What do you think, Graham?
He's just going to probably half-ball it and come off the top and try cover from the 5 ball.
3 and the 5 with a nice target.
He's got a good target there. The table's been playing fantastic today as well.
Oh, it's beautiful, beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful.
I like getting the 2 ball off the rail and back out behind the 7, just in case he leaves a jump.
Good release.
Just like that.
It's a good shot.
Perfect. Good shot.
Phil does have a 2-reeler. Try to flick off the 2.
Yeah. He's probably going to be looking at a quarter ball contact. So 2 rails, run inside, left hand side as we look, quarter ball 2, feeding the cue ball back to somewhere where he is now. That's the perfect shot.
Yeah.
Getting a full ball 2 ball is a real gamble because you can hit the 9. The 9's a big ball.
Yeah, he's just waving it round.
He's gone 1 rail. Okay.
So for a bit more luck here, then wow, he's just.
So not often I say this. That's probably the wrong shot by Phil.
The only reason I think he probably played that is maybe the middle pocket was too much in his face.
Maybe.
Wasn't really on.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell.
But wide open table for Elliott here.
Yeah.
No real trouble.
Tracer reverse. Bingo. Stun run through 6 inches.
Yeah, there's nothing here. I mean, everything looks pretty dot to dot from here.
Yeah.
Nothing really that could cause any problems, Adam, maybe.
He should tie the game up, but it's the final. He's under it. He's a rack behind. It's only race to 8. It's a short race.
The 7 could be interesting if he gets a bit of a funky angle, but I think where the black is, so he's got to make sure he's got a good angle on the 5 to get on the 6.
Yeah. I think he's coming just a soft screw, just above. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he's got 1 reel here. If he can land straight on the 6, he's got to
just screw down the line of the table. What's the blue spot? There you go.
Perfect.
Okay, so stop shot. Probably wants to draw it back, probably a foot, 12 inches.
Yeah, but no real problems here. Yeah. Also, Elliott's a left-hander, so that black ball on the side is pretty comfortable.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Perfect.
That's fine. He doesn't want to get too juicy with the cue ball here.
Even if he gets on the rail, he's fine, isn't he?
Half ball's fine. Yeah, that's good.
Lovely.
3/4 ball, soft screw.
Looks like 3-3.
Yeah, tracer right hand side. Anywhere around that middle pocket.
Just a little bump aside.
Yeah,
like it is.
just. I mean, on this angle, the bags are nice and generous, so you can just pop it down the rail. Yeah,
Perfect.
not a problem. That's 3-3. Good match. Good match.
Nice finish. I think that safety shot, he probably could have given a bit more attention.
Yeah,
but
he pulled
you
the
know,
Phil pulled the trigger.
quick.
He's obviously confident he was playing the right shot, and he's fully committed on it. But it turned out to be a mistake. It's cost him 3-3.
But we knew this one was going to be a bit close, a bit more tight, a bit back and forwards.
If any of you listening are wondering why I am not playing in this match, my co-commentator eliminated me from the tournament in the first round. So it's a little bit awkward. I'm putting a brave face on, but obviously I'm wounded.
And we'll drive back in the car 3.5 hours to get up to this.
3 hours. We'll talk about it on the way back. Yeah.
It's all good fun.
Okay, so Phil, the last 3 or 4 breaks Phil's hit
Just hasn't
have
worked.
been a bit ropey. He's struggling to make balls. They're not really splitting correctly. So it's a dry break. He hasn't left the shot. He might have a half ball carom, a dead weight half ball carom. So this is just a drag shot. Just literally kill the cue ball. The 3 will be limping in.
Yeah, he's going to have to dead weight to stay on the 1, isn't he?
Just like, just boom. There you go.
Still come off a little bit.
He's overhit it, but
gonna
he's
play safe,
got
yeah.
second prize. He's got a 1 in the middle or a pretty straightforward safety shot.
I mean, the shot he had him, he's going to lock him up, right? There's
Yeah,
nothing really on the 2.
He can't go on the 2 balls. There's no value.
He wants to
He's
try
probably going to play a Z shot with it. Oh, hang on.
Oh, he's trying to bump the 2 out.
Okay. That's a great shot.
That's a very
That's a
good
great
shot.
shot.
This is tricky now.
So now,
What do you think he had him? 1 rail off the bottom, thin off the 1?
well, the last thing Phil wants to do is disturb the 2, but he's probably going to have no choice. He's got a gamble. If you hit this thick, he's dead. He needs a 1/4 ball at the thickest, probably thinner than 1/4 ball contact.
Just to bring the white back up the same
Exactly
way.
where it is now, yeah.
But isn't it like a weird 7 ball in the middle off the 2 ball here, if he catches it full? That's what he was looking at. Oh, well, he's flicked the 1 and the white.
Yeah,
Wow.
okay. So we've made the 1 ball, made the cue ball, opened the cluster. Elliott has got a pocket for the 2. He doesn't want to put it in that pocket, but he might have no choice.
Yeah, this was a
Okay,
choice.
he should get out. He should get out
play
here,
a combo,
but
couldn't he?
yeah.
Which is-
Okay, just a little stun combo on the 6. If for some reason he didn't make this, he will kick himself in a pocket 2 and down the long way.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
good.
he's okay. He's okay.
good. No troubles again, yeah.
He might go inside the 8, off the side rail and back out, or if he can get into the cue ball, he'll float across the top of it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. The release on these cushions are unbelievable. Just with the minimum of effort,
Yeah.
you can get in line. They're a beautiful table to play on.
Yeah, I agree. So I mean, here he just wants to make sure he's kind of in the same line as the 4 ball, so he can come
yeah,
3 reels
yeah.
back around for the 7.
yeah. You shouldn't see this cue ball go anywhere near the blue spot line.
No,
just
that's
about where his cue is
exactly.
now. That's perfect.
Just need enough angle to come,
Yeah.
so he can
Half
swing it
ball,
around.
swing of 3 rails. Okay.
He's got a bit of juice on it.
Yeah.
It's a bit more than he wanted, I think.
That's all right. That's all right. That's a bit of a stretch though.
Left-handed, yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit of a stretch. He's
just
about
all-
there.
he's
Yeah,
just
he's
all
okay.
right.
He's okay. Yeah, he's okay.
He's in good shape, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So barring a catastrophe, he's going to go 4-3 up here.
Yeah, and I think Phil just maybe needs to take a minute. He's had a few,
He does.
he does. Quick ones, and Elliott's just
Yeah,
picking
he
up the
has,
pieces,
he
which
has,
is
yeah.
he'd quite happy to do that for the rest of the evening, I'm sure.
I know. That's absolutely ball in hand. Just a little soft stun. 2 feet. Unmissable 9 ball.
Yeah.
Just a little pop stun.
Perfect, there
he's
you
fine,
go.
he's fine.
4-3.
4-3. It's a good game. It's a quick game.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done. Well done.
Still, it's race to 8, so plenty of pool left in this.
If I was a betting man, which I'm not, but if I was, I'll predict Hill. It's got the makings of 7-all all day, every day.
Yeah.
There's not much quarter given. It's just a game of fractions. It's just the odd little save here. Decent roll off the break. We're not really getting many missed balls now. So standard's pretty good.
These guys are in full flow now after today's action, so
Yeah.
open table should be pretty comfortable.
Elliott's done well actually to raise his game because he's been just a little bit hot and cold today in his matches. Phil's been pretty steady all day. So this is the standard Phil's probably dropped his standard a touch here.
Yeah.
Elliott's he's improved his. So
a question for you then, Adam.
Yeah, go on.
So obviously they've both had very different runs to the final. Phil's had a few matches been pushed. He had a hill the semi-final.
Yeah.
Elliott's played pretty solid.
Yeah.
He's had nobody really push him.
No.
Do you think how would you rate that coming into a final? Would you want to be pushed a little bit, or would you want to coast an easy run?
100, no, I'd want to be in a real match before
A little
I
bit
play the final.
pushed.
Yeah.
Because I guess if it goes close, then
Because
it's a bit more pressure.
Yeah, if you've sailed in the final, it's all happy days. You're floating around the table, you can't miss. And then you get in the final, you play a player who's going to punish it every time, and suddenly you've got some resistance, and it's how you handle that. And if you've played 4 consecutive matches and no one's give you any pushback at all, you're not really dialed in to cope with that. You think you are, but you're probably not.
Yeah.
Where if you've gone hill, 8-5, 8-6, 8-7, you're absolutely on it. You're ready to play a final, in my opinion.
Yeah, okay. I'm not sure if that was a legal break, actually. I didn't really pay attention there. But
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 balls on. Sorry.
But I know the black went up, but I
He's
don't
made
know.
one ball, I don't know.
But I don't know if the pink came down.
No, I don't know.
I mean, he snook it anyway, but I didn't.
Yeah, he is. It's a full ball snooker. Okay, so he's nominated for a push out. He's put the 6.
He's going to go for a mega thin edge, isn't he? Put it behind the.
I think he's got maybe a skinny edge off the left-hand side here. If he has, he might gamble and go for the hook behind the 3.
Yeah, just needs.
But you expose the 2. You leave a long 2 if you don't get it.
Yeah, it's all about the white ball then.
These shots are touchy on this table with the cloth.
Yeah, because it releases quite a lot.
Yeah, you think I'll just knock this down. And it doesn't work like that. You've got to have a really good touch to get this on the money,
Yeah, you've got to be delicate.
And 4-3 down, he can't risk exposing the 2. He probably won't play that shot for that reason.
But he wants to play it, so let's see what he's.
So he's going cue ball behind the 7 here.
Oh, he went for the 3. It's not a good shot. That Phil seems to be wearing a little bit.
So Phil is not amused by that at all. That's putting it politely.
And this goes just a little drawback.
I think he's got caught in between a couple of shots there, to be honest with you.
So another chance for Elliott, yeah. With,
this is pretty straightforward. Just a little stun shot. Yeah. I'm looking for problems here. Probably
6 to 7.
Stop shot. Float the 4 in. 5. Yeah.
I think the 6 to 7 would be all depends how angle he's got.
I think if he gets on the 5 nice, he should be out. Okay, that's a good shot. This shot is so forgiving down this rail. Just massaging him down the rail. Trace the right hand side. The middle of the pocket, as he sees it in his mind, is the right hand jaw.
Yeah.
Not the pocket or not the far jaw. That's the middle bag for him. And that makes the pocket as wide as you can possibly get it. He didn't overcut it, but it was a good clean shot.
Yeah, he's in good shape.
Yeah.
No problems here again.
So the 6 ball is a hanger. This is stop shot. Drop the 6 in, straight on the 7. He's out. I think Phil is probably due a break of some sort just to reset himself, because I'm not saying the wheels are off, but he's just lost his stroke a little bit.
Yeah, I think that green was a little bit funky in the middle,
Was it? Yeah.
He's landed all right, but
lovely.
He's going to have to roll it through though, I don't think. I don't think he's going to punch this in. He'll
speed control.
I'm right behind this. I think he can screw between the 5 and 6 ball.
Actually, I am actually right behind this. He's a bit straighter than I thought he was.
Yeah, I think he can still screw. Yeah, he can screw through the middle.
He's hit that like a dream.
Wow, that's a beautiful
He's
shot.
hit that like a dream. That's beautiful.
Nice angle, just run out 2 rails.
You saw an example there when you time the ball correctly with brand new balls, good light, brand new table, perfect cloth.
Just
the
very
effort
soft.
to draw that ball
All about
back.
timing.
Yeah, he's doing it back 4.5 feet with just a dab.
Yeah. She's going to run this
Bit
out
of run
2
inside.
rails. Love to be kind of straight here so he can
That's
just
okay.
stun it
That's releasing, yeah.
a little bit more.
He doesn't need to use a rail here.
No, he's in good shape. Yeah,
He actually wants the cue ball exactly where the 5 is.
yeah, he doesn't want to be straight on this 6. He'd love to
Three-quarter
have a little
ball,
angle so
yeah.
he could come off 1
Yeah.
rail in between the line of the 8
no,
and the 9
yeah.
ball. So he's a little bit straight, I think. Unless he can run it through off 2 rails, maybe.
Yeah.
If he's perfectly straight, then he's got a little bit more work to do here because he wants the white ball back where it is.
I think he's got a tiny angle, Graham.
I can't see.
He can either play a draw shot off the rail and release back where he is now. He'd rather top it through, I think.
He's drawing it. Maybe he can come off 1 rail. Yeah, he had the 1 rail. That's a lovely shot.
That's beautiful. Beautiful.
So he's going to come back for the black in the middle, Adam,
So,
you think? Or
just for you watching, everybody watching, the amateur shot here is absolutely play for the 8 in the middle. So you get a lot of players when they start playing, they'll try and make the 8 as easy as they can, to make the 9 as easy as they can. Just pop the 7 in, 1 rail, straight on the 8 ball in the green pocket as you look on the snooker table, and then you're out. And then you can't really mess it up. There you go. And that's someone who's played American pool for a long, long time. Don't get sucked into it's in the middle. It's a bad habit.
Because you land the wrong angle and you're going around the world.
Yeah, you
This
scratch
way
off
it's
4
just a little-
rails, and then you're scratching your head, and you hand on a paddy, and you know.
So back to the point, you got a nice roll off the magic rack. Give him a chance to take a rack that he had to win because Elliott was kind of drifting away. So he's back on it now.
Elliott's got to deal with this.
That's a nice break and run.
I will say this about Phil's break there. It was the best break of the match for him. It was the most controlled. He made balls. He got a great cue ball. Yes, he got a little roll, but it was a much better break. It was a much better break.
Yeah, and he didn't look in any trouble.
No, if you
is
hit them like
good.
that 10 times, you're going to get a shot a lot of the time.
And it's all very nice when you run a nice rack, you don't have any trouble,
Yeah.
and you take them out without any
Yeah.
trouble. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
nice
yeah,
to say the
yeah.
roadmap, but
Yeah.
if you take them out nice, it does wonders for your confidence.
Absolutely, yeah.
So that'll do Phil the world of good now. He's coming back.
Yeah, so Elliott's got a little bit of pressure on him here.
Yeah,
He had a nice little cushion. That's been halved.
So Elliott would love to return the favour here, but then a break and run himself. Let's see if he can get the 1 in the middle or the wing ball 5.
Elliott puts a lot of spin on these. That's a good break.
Oh, it's a legal break,
Hang on.
and he's been fortunate.
So that's just a...
That's a bit
Yeah,
fortunate.
it's a great roll. It's a great roll.
Because if Phil could see the 1 ball, he was back in business.
He probably goes 5-0.
So now he's probably going to put Elliott back in.
Yeah. Absolutely. You don't want any piece of this.
It's amazing how 1 good hit from a good break can actually turn out because of the point system.
Yeah.
The balls are lovely,
I know.
but he's had a nice roll
Yeah.
there, so he needs a push out.
I'm just wondering, Elliott sat there and watched Phil just smooth the last break and got a great result. I wonder if that played a little part, because Elliott hit that really soft.
He doesn't want to drift too far.
Hang on.
Oh, he's gone right back. Oh, he might be touching that. I think he's putting Elliott right back in, yeah.
As death and taxes are a certainty, Elliott Sanderson will be playing the shot.
Wow, I don't think he expected it kind of just fell back on the 2, didn't he?
It did, but yeah.
I mean, he was flirting with danger, putting it that way.
So this is actually...
Can he go 1 rail, do you think? I don't know.
No.
Or is he going 2 rails?
I think two rails.
No, he's going 1.
I can go the back rail.
This could. She's digging down, so.
Oh,
has he
no.
looked? He's got a roll?
Oh my God.
No, he's left it.
Okay. This is a funny one. Phil's actually got to play this.
Dead weight.
Drag
it in.
Yeah, you've got to drag it in full ball almost with left hand side and just let the spin throw the 1 ball in, and hopefully the 1 will hold the 2 in place.
Yeah.
It's a funny one. This can get away from you.
He's definitely got to drop it in and try to see if he can have some position on the 2,
Yeah, you either die it in or you actually play properly and get your cue ball off to your rails. I think he died in.
I was going to say the other option is if he wants to dig into it and try to hold it, you could do
Yeah,
that. But it's
this
hard
cue
to tell
ball
from
will have
this angle.
nothing on it. There you go.
Yeah, perfect.
That's good.
So he needs to mind his work here.
So the 5 ball is like a beach ball here.
Especially where the 4 is next, so he really needs to make sure he gets a good angle here. Would you come above the 5 here, Adam?
I would
to the left side and come above
I
the
would
5?
want to be on the spot. I'd want to
blue
be on
spot.
the
Yeah.
no. I'd want to be on the 1 ball spot, the 9 ball spot, on that line of the middle of the table.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's see.
Because I don't want to be at the left.
Not sure what angle he's got.
Yeah, that's a good shot. That's a good shot. He played that because there was nothing could go wrong with that. He took a little bit more distance, but this is like, I don't know, 49 out of 50 or whatever for Phil.
But, you know, he's 5-4 down. He's got to put a bit of a stroke on this. This is not...
Don't rule out potting this and just nudging the 8 ball.
Well, Phil getting a bit of talk on his cue, telling you that he's going to try and stroke this one.
Yeah, I think he's going to draw back, yeah, I agree.
He's going to probably come all the way down, isn't he?
He's hit that absolutely beautiful, but I have noticed on these Rassons, Graham, earlier on, I played a couple of shots like this, and they come off square.
But he more stunned that, though.
But he's expecting that cue ball to hit the side rail and just slip down the line.
Yeah.
It's come off really square.
I don't think he screwed it enough. It was a bit more of a stun.
Stun draw, but not, to get the zip.
If he had got a few more rolls on the screw back, it would have released, but...
Yeah.
So this is interesting. If he comes off the bottom rail here, he's got to kind of half ball the 4 a little bit to try and keep it behind the 9. And he ideally wants the 4 ball above the black. That's where he's kind of hoping to get it.
Yeah. Phil's probably 7 out of 10 to make this.
Wow,
yeah,
Phil jumping home.
He's unbelievable with a jump stick. Honestly, he is. It's actually sickening.
Well, I thought he was going to kick the ball then.
Yeah, I mean, I've practiced with him for years, and it's just obscene.
It's a shame we couldn't have had the stream on the jump you did earlier, which was a full length tables jump with deep screw.
Yeah,
oh my goodness,
it's ridiculous.
It was ridiculous. But this is this is a huge rack now. This
has he got angle here, Graham? Has he got angle here?
He's got very little. I
think he can just stun this in and move the cue ball maybe an inch or 2. But he's good here. He's good.
I mean, if he's poker straight, then he's got to just stop it right.
He's all right.
Would you really roll it in?
He's actually poker straight.
Yeah. So he's got.
Yeah.
So what would you do here? Would you stop shot or would you roll it through?
I would. I'd probably roll it through. Just like that. Yeah. He got the smallest kick you'll ever see there. It just cost him like probably 2 inches of roll. It's okay.
Yeah, and you just screw it off 1 rail, yeah.
So this is a 1 Graham. Everyone gets a little bit excited, puts a bit of juice on the cue ball, and you get wrong side the 8. He wants to be the last diamond on the long rail here. He's just got there.
Yeah, and the good thing is the 9's not on its spot, so he could have stopped. He could just.
Yeah,
I think he can still.
The 9 makes it so much easier here. Just pop it in,
Perfect.
Okay, so that's 5 all.
Game on. Race to 3 now.
Yeah, race to 3 for the cheat.
Maybe your call of Hill could be a good one, and like you said, because Phil's just been to a Hill,
I know.
Kind of gives it a little bit of confidence. And Elliott hasn't been pushed yet, so this will be a good test for him as well. I mean, we always love a bit of drama.
Yeah,
a few balls.
Everybody loves a Hill.
A few balls missed or something to happen with safeties, you know.
Good match. It's a good match actually.
It is.
Good match. It's a good advert for the tour. Elliott's a very, very talented player. He hasn't really won a lot, but he's got all the shots. He's still learning his trade. Talented player. Phil, on the other hand, has got like a trophy cabinet, like Man City, just bursting at the seams. But he doesn't play much. But the class is still there. So it's a good matchup.
He's
Elliott plays more than Ralph, doesn't he? He's got more MRs than Ralph now, hasn't he, Elliott? Living up a suitcase, Puerto Rico.
Again,
oh,
that wasn't.
No.
I don't think they were racked properly. It looked weird.
Yeah.
It looked like they came off very funky.
So this 1 ball does cut, but he's got a bit of traffic here. Can he swing it around the side of the 3, miss the 4, and get onto the long rail, bottom rail, and release for the 2?
Yeah, he's got a lot of traffic here.
Yeah. Is he going between the 4 and the 8?
How's the 8 kiss? Oh, he's had a lovely kiss.
That is an absolute worldie.
Wow.
What a kiss that is. To be honest with you though, he hit it well. He sent it on a good line.
So I think the pace was there anyway, but you know, you never know what happens when you kiss a ball.
I think he's going to have to give this some juice, some beans, and release.
Oh, not this time.
You'll not be happy with that because he hit it really well, but the 4 ball was huge.
Yeah. But I
So
think
he's now got a problem. He can cut this in, but he's hampered over the 9. Possible shirt foul, which we don't want to see.
yeah.
The 7 balls in play. See, this is one of those shots, just pot the ball. You might not get perfect on the 4, but just don't miss the 3. Don't try and get too cute with the cue ball. Just pot the 3, and hopefully you get a decent shot on the 4. And if you don't, you can always play safe. Just don't sell out. Okay, so
It's just cool. It's going to release it. How's the 4 ball? Is it going to save him?
in my opinion, that's the first one for his last 4 or 5 racks. He's half tossed his cue at. He's stretched and he's sort of poked at it. I think if he has another 2 or 3 practice swings there, I think he's good. That's a big miss. That's a big, big miss. I'm looking at Elliott now. You can't see him on the stream. He's not a happy bunny. Not a happy bunny.
Yeah. He knew he had a chance there. That was a big one. So
Tell,
this is the first.
Yeah, come on.
I was going to say this is the first chance that Phil's really had from a miss from Elliott. I think over the last few racks.
Yeah. So
it's a punishing
the
moment.
4 ball doesn't go past the 8. We've got to get this nice and thin, and he is just about there. There's another great advert for the rails on a Rasson. He sort of dragged that in, and he still nearly got straight on the 4.
So do you think he's going to come down, checking in between the black and the 8, black and the 9 ball here?
Yeah.
Exactly where he's putting his
You don't
cue.
want too much angle on the 5 here though, because you haven't really got to go anywhere with the cue ball.
No.
He would love to stunt this in.
Yeah, it's kind of the line the black has in with the 5 would be a good line.
Okay.
Oh, he's holding it.
Right.
Oh, it's not a great shot.
So Phil's had a little wry smile to himself there. He's now going to have to drop this in with nothing on the cue ball.
This for me is where you've just got to go all out for the pot.
Just pot it.
You just got to focus 100% on the pot.
On the line, the 5 ball's coming down the rail. If he goes fat into the rail, dead weight, that pocket will play 5.5 inches wide. Just don't move your head and trust it.
He's bridging. Is he digging out on it? That's a beautiful shot.
I'll tell you what, he's hit that like an absolute dream. That's a beautiful shot.
He needs to follow it up with this really good shot. Come around the black. Or is he 1 reel in between?
Do you know, when you're 1 all, 2 all, you pop these at 5 all, these are not gimmies. Yes, the pockets play generous, we all know that. It's an unshimmed Rasson. Beautiful as they are, he still needs to bear down on this. The only decision he's got to make is, does he plain ball it with, maybe a trace left-hand side through the gap, or does he pop it around the back of the 8?
I think Phil likes to. Well, he looks like he's playing it with side. Oh, Phil. Wow.
So he suffered from what I suffered from there. He's not great. He sort of played that ball with nothing on it.
Yeah, he's kind of.
He sort of just.
He didn't make his mind up properly.
Almost centre balled it. Yeah. I mean, that's one against the head. That. I mean, he's 6 in his head. There, he's 6'5".
Yeah, that was a huge moment in this final.
That will absolutely just. Phil will be very, very, very unhappy with that. To not get out there is just absolutely crazy, but it happens.
He had a great 5 ball.
Yeah.
But the thing is, because he was a little bit funky on that 5, he put a little bit extra pressure on the 6.
Yeah, it ran away, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. A little smile there from Phil, but he's not out with this yet. It's not
over
yet.
No. I will guarantee you there will be another couple of twists and turns in this match. Absolutely, 100%.
Let's see.
When you play finals, you won't know about this, Graham, but when you play a final,
Hilarious.
There's always a bit of drama at the business end. Always.
Just like the JB9 one.
Exactly.
You asked for that one.
Don't mention the 5 ball. Don't mention the war. Whatever you do.
You walked into that one.
I know. I deserve it.
But it's been a cracking final. Hope everyone's enjoyed it.
Really good game, yeah.
And if you haven't beaten McGoldrick's club before, you should definitely get down. This for me is. I was going to ask you actually, Adam, but this for me is one of the best clubs I've ever been in.
It is?
I mean, you've been at all the clubs in the UK. It has to be up there, right?
It's the best. It is the best. And people, I think other club owners are tired of hearing it.
Yeah.
I tell you who's not tired of hearing it, Paul Corrigan. He's not tired of hearing it.
Well, you know, it's hopefully he's
it
pleased
is.
with what he's set up here. It's beautiful.
You read what you saw, don't you? So there's been what looks like a pretty fat checkbook on the table to say, make this club pretty much as good as you possibly can. Spend no expense, best tables, best facilities, the food's great, the staff are fantastic. If you're an English 8-ball player, a snooker player, or an American pool player, and you live local, I mean, you just died and got to heaven, haven't you?
No, exactly, and we were just talking about that.
Yeah.
As we were watching the semi-final, there was an 8-ball. I think it was a Scottish.
Under 23
under
Scottish singles, yeah.
Scottish singles, and it went,
Two good young players,
it went
yeah.
hill, and everyone started to turn to watch that
Oh,
match.
it was a cracking game.
And he took a brilliant finish
Cracking
out
game.
at the end. It
Yeah, I
was
don't know what his
fantastic.
name was. He's good young
Yeah,
player.
I'm sure he was very good. And apparently he was 8-5 down, I think. and
Yeah,
came
he
back
did.
and won 9-8.
Yeah, worldy comeback, yeah.
So, well done, very well done. Oh, that's an amazing
Okay,
break.
so
How's the two ball?
Elliott's, I can't. Did he get kicked there, Graham? Or was
How's
that
the- how's the
did he
nine
lose
ball?
that cue ball?
No, I think that was just off the rail.
Was it? He does put a bit of juice on the cue ball when he gets a bit of adrenaline going.
Why is the line ball up there? That's a bit wild, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I got kicked.
Ah, okay.
So this will be, in my humble opinion, an overcut.
Yeah.
So he's looking to overcut and put the cue ball back where it is now.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
He's going for this.
So this is a stun. Cue ball behind the 7.
That's it. Oh wow.
He's still got it. He's played it well. If a 2 doesn't jaw, it's behind the 4 ball. It has jawed. I think Phil. Can you get it?
He might even jump at this.
He might jump and get the edge, you know.
Yeah.
I tell you what, don't rule out the 9 ball here.
Yeah, it's going that way, isn't
That
it?
9 ball is sitting and just thinking, oh my God, what a way to go 6-all that would be.
Wow. So Phil's got his cue. This is big because you know he
I'll-
put Elliott on the hill. Otherwise, potentially.
I'm gonna call. He's gonna make this. But because there's going to be a little bit of spin on the cue ball, the 4 ball comes into play.
Yeah. But let's be
And the
honest.
9 and the 6.
Unless he gets the draw on it, he's got no idea where this white ball is going.
I'd expect to make this.
That was the danger I was thinking.
So
Wow.
he's nearly scratched. He's nearly made the 9. It's a great jump shot, and he's half hooked on the 3. It's all happening.
I mean, everything.
This is horrible. What do you do with this?
I mean,
you
I can't see the edge,
I
but
think quarter
horrible.
ball, cue ball, jaw, releasing towards the 6, and just get distance.
I think if you can try to focus on direction of the white ball and send it up next to those balls near the pocket. Yeah, it's horrible.
This is a shot, believe it or not. Even though we can see it, he may kick at it
Yeah, it's just horrible.
because he's going to do well to not leave some sort of shot for Elliott here.
But if you can play it thin, play the white ball into the right side of the rail, then in the bottom rail, have the white ball come up.
That's a shot I'm talking.
Yeah,
that's a shot. Yeah.
Trajectory towards
Yeah.
those 3 balls in the pocket.
He's got half a ball to see. I've just stood up and had a look there.
I mean, this is just a horrible shot.
I think sometimes in 9 ball you think, well, there's always a shot. There's always a.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure if there is. This is horrible. He's got a problem here. 6-5 down, race to 8. He's played a great jump
This is
shot, to be
huge.
fair.
Basically, this is it. If you mess this up, then you're putting your opponent on the hill. Yeah. I mean, actually, is there even a combo on the 9?
I think he's going ultra thin, which is so dangerous.
That was just so difficult.
Yeah.
I know he tried to like feather it, take the paint off it
yeah.
and leave it there. It was very tough.
So that should
Is
be
it a
7-5.
4-9 combo, isn't it?
4-9 combo sitting begging.
I can't see anything going wrong here.
The 4-9
Only
combo is
thing-
unmissable.
Yeah, the only thing could be if he lands too close to 4 or...
Yeah, but I mean, it's not beyond the realms, but yeah, Karen. No,
Well, it's not right over the pocket.
I think it's combo all day. Just a little overcut. Nice and thin on the 4. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit...
Yeah.
It was a bit unlucky, you know. I
Tough,
think
tough.
with that 2 ball hitting the middle,
Yeah,
coming back
yeah.
out, it kind of forced him to go for the jump.
It's amazing. Isn't it?
Whereas if it wasn't there, he might have kicked at it,
I know.
and it might have had
I
a
know.
different result.
We'll never know.
And that's the
I know what you mean.
that's the beauty, you know.
Yeah. Good match though.
Yeah. So if we do get your prediction to Phil's going to have to start with a good break here.
I'm still standing on Hill. I'll tell you why. Because I don't care who you talk to. When you're in a match, in your final, getting over the line, no matter what level you're at, if you're in the final and you get a chance to get over the line, it is tough. There's that old thing about the first one, the last one, the hardest to win in a match, but it's true. Yeah. If Elliott gets a chance, let's just see how composed he is. Wow. So Phil's crunched them. He's blocked the pocket for the 2. The cue ball might release now. He's got a shot.
It's very
He can
thin.
clip that in, but he's got a bit of an unpredictable cue ball.
The 9 ball comes into
3
play.
ball and the 9 ball's in play, which brings scratches into play.
And I'm right behind the 2. I mean, if he had a bit more angle, he could have rolled up behind.
I think you know. I've had a look at that, Graham. I think he can actually chop the 2 in and miss the 3 ball and the 9. Believe it or not. But it's a tough one.
I think he's a bit
It's
high.
a tough shot. Yeah.
if the white ball wasn't so close to the rail.
It's a faulty safety shot as well. I think the way he feels, he's probably going to cut loose at this, just pop the 2. That nine's huge.
I mean, if he catches the 9 pretty full, then the 3 ball's there.
Yeah. So
He's just not taking it.
do you know what? You can't blame him for that. It was a risky shot.
No.
And it's not like he's 7-3 down. He's 7-5. If he gets back to 7-6, it's absolutely anybody's.
The only thing here for me is with the kick, if he catches it right, he could put Phil in a lot of trouble here. With all that balls here, either bridging or bridging, Chinese.
So Elliott's going to try and kick the 2 ball, half ball, put the 2 ball behind the 7 ball on the middle diamond on the short rail, and hopefully get a bit of stop on the cue ball, ideally behind the 3. That's the plan. Okay, so he's hit it 2 full, which means he hasn't got the angle on the cue ball. He's stuck it up. Here's your chance, Phil. So this is all about speed. The pot's easy, he can't miss the ball. He can't go past the 8 ball, obviously. And the 3 doesn't go past the 5. So he's got to drop it in. Yeah, that ball will release beautifully. He's probably going to have to get a piece of the 5 here. So I would say a nice thick contact on the 5, rub on the 6, leave the 5 in the corner, and then he's good. This cue ball will have no speed on it at all. Just into them like that. He doesn't want to put that. He's okay.
Oh, still got a pretty good angle.
Got away with that. He did not play that at all. But he should be able to just flick his wrist at this, feed it down the rail. He's got a perfect angle actually on the 7 ball. And this pocket obviously plays generous down this rail. I tell you what, it's actually a little bit thinner than it looks on the camera. He's probably gonna. He might have to actually play the 7 ball in the corner pocket as we look at the top left.
Yeah, but just keep it. Oh, he's played.
Right, so this is a classic Phil Burford shot. This. What he decided to do was not mess around with scratching and just take the longer 7. So he split the difference.
Yeah, but I probably would have played that a bit softer and tried to be more on the left side of the table rather than 3-4.
Yeah, I agree with you there. But the good news is he's got a level cue at the 7. Does he die this in?
No, he's going around. He's going around. He's just played that hard. Oh wow, chucked his arm at it. Where's the white going?
Well,
he's had a bit of a roll. As he goes for the
massive roll. Elliott's now got a decision to make. Do I bank the 7?
Bank for the win. Or play safe.
Yeah. Or do I live to fight another day and put the cue ball behind the 9 ball?
What do you think he goes for right now?
I think he's playing safe.
I think he goes to bank.
Yeah. Well, that's
just to play devil's advocate.
That's what makes the game great, though, isn't it?
I think he's going bank. He's made it. That's a great shot. How's he look? Oh, he's being a bit lucky there.
Okay, so
that was a great bank.
Okay, I can't be critical. He's banked the 7 at a funny speed, to be honest with you.
I think he tried to hold it, didn't he? Oh, he might lift this, you know. He's left a chance here.
What's in Elliott's favour here is yes, the 8's potable. He can go 3 rails on the 9. Phil is not feeling good.
No, he's just missed that last one.
I'll tell you now, Phil is not feeling good.
If he pots this though, and he gets nice on the 9, that's a big shift in
it is
momentum for the last
Phil needs to be having a real couple of deep breaths here. He needs to have a couple of laps around the table, in my opinion, just to compose himself.
He would love to pot this, come around the 3
rails. The great thing with this, Graham, is just pot the ball. Hit the cue ball with track 3 rails.
Oh, he's nailed it.
Do you know what?
Look at the release.
Watch this. Boom, boom.
Look at
this. Oh my God. These tables are unbelievable.
What a brilliant shot.
This is great. Considering what he did with the last shot, that is a great shot. He sort of smiled at himself there because he's thinking, how am I still in this match? Yeah.
I tell you what,
7-6, folks.
An amazing black ball. And now, because Elliott had a bit of a chance there and he took it on, I think the only thing that I think will work in his favour was that he didn't have a chance to win it from there with the black.
I can't. I mean, I said hook him. You said bank it.
I think
he banked it. And then he's ended up in the only spot. He can't even bank the 8. He's got no shot at all. Yeah. What I will say is, Graham, I thought he pulled the trigger a little bit quick on the 8 because that was a delicate one.
Yeah, he could have took a bit more time on it. I mean, hindsight's a wonderful thing.
He's now 7-6.
He needs to make sure on the black.
Yeah. It's like we were chatting earlier on. On those types of shots, no matter what, forget the cue ball, just don't leave him a free shot.
Yeah.
Even if the cue ball's average, but don't give him a shot.
It's a tough one. But like for me, like taking the bang on, I think sometimes
Here we go.
Oh wow.
Great break. This is an absolute roadmap. Oh my
look
word.
at the two over the pocket. Wow.
So if Elliott does lose this match, he'll not be able to say, I never had a chance. I never had a look. Never got me under the
And that's
table.
what I was saying about the bang. I think sometimes you want to feel like you go out shooting as opposed to playing safe. At least you'd say you had a
That's
shot.
probably the best split you can ever wish for. He's on the hill.
There's nothing here.
He's made three, four. He's made 2 balls.
The only thing I could say here would be if he doesn't get a good angle on the 3 and he's got to put a bit of work into it. Something could happen.
You don't want to be getting involved with that 9 ball at all. So really, the perfect shot here was just float past the middle pocket. Okay.
So he might be a bit straight on this. Yeah, he's nodding a little bit.
He's half balled the wrong side.
Yeah, which is not great.
So now he's going to have
can't
to
deep screw it.
No.
He's got to leave a thin four maybe.
Just roll it in. Take the long 4. Down the long rail.
In the top. That might be a better shot.
There's too much craziness going on coming back.
Pump it off one rail at the bottom and he's screwing it. He's going around the world. He's taking his man. Oh my, he's fluked it.
He's fluked the 3.
Unbelievable.
So, yeah, that's outstanding. That. That's really good. That.
Wow, he absolutely dogged that 3 ball and then look at where it's gone.
That's just he's just put a quick poor stroke on that and got away with absolute murder. That's the truth, and he knows that. Yeah. Do you know what? I mean, he'll be happy he's won the tournament, obviously, but I can tell you now, that'll not sit right with him. He'll not be happy going out like that and winning a tournament like that.
Well, still.
He'll be over the moon to win the tournament, but that's just, it's one of those things as a player.
At the moment you feel it, but then tomorrow you feel fine.
You want to finish clean over the line. Yeah, he's good. He's fractionally the wrong side, but he's fine.
Just a little bit of draw.
Yeah. He's under it. Don't worry about that. He's probably got one more shot to play. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's a bit sick there.
Yeah, he's okay.
Go. Yeah, it was a bit there. It was a great break. And
soft screw. Just left hand side. He's good. He's pacing around like he's in a snooker here. He's absolutely fine. Hyperventilating. His face is getting redder by the second. He's good. He's been smirking a bit. Yeah, he's plumb. He's perfect. Well done, Elliott. There you go. Well done.
Well played.
The finish.
Yeah.
Elliott Sanderson wins 8-6. Well done to both players.
Yeah, great final.
He's now just turned into Raj Hundal doing the full where to go wrong routine. Yeah, the first one was better.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed that, everybody.
Yes.
That was a great final.
See you next time.
Yeah, over and out. Bye.